Hi, this is Brian David Marshall coming to you from the Tournament Center at Pro Tour Austin. We're taking a little break from draft techs and deck techs to catch up with a handful of players about how they got started playing Magic, what their first decks were, and when they really felt like they had arrived as a Pro Tour caliber player. We caught up with some Rookie of the Year hopefuls, Player of the Year hopefuls, up-and-coming players, and even a Hall of Famer. Let's see what they had to say.
I would say it's between some New Englanders, it's Lucas Glavin, probably Mike Segrist, Anthony Shaheen, like all my friends kind of just all give me, insight and what to do, what plays, sideboarding, all that, crucial information to hopefully further my Pro Tour career here.
I think Mark Hernandez was very influential. He's a former runner-up at World Championships. He's been my mentor in my first years of Pro Tour, and he helped me a lot to develop my tournament skills.
I would say Guy probably, because like when you see how he's done, like what he's won, and that like it's really possible to do that good, it makes you think like, yeah, I can also be that good, and like it makes you play the game like thinking, yeah, I can be that good somehow, or at least like as good as someone who really does well.
Jan Tomčani he was top 8 at the Worlds 2001 or 2. He was like the first Slovakian pro, and like the way he was always so confident and everyone respected him, it just really made me up my game because I was starting at the point he was really good. So he's the one. He's not playing anymore. He's more like bridge player now. So, but he's a guy.
Without a doubt, that's got to be Ben Lundquist. Of course, it sort of seems like we're joined at the hip, but he basically gave me the deck that I qualified for my second Pro Tour at, and he really just got me into the Magic scene, and he really helped me out a lot.
It was, you'll probably like this one, the old Pattern of Rebirth, Phyrexian Ghoul, Academy Rector, get the Sapling Burst, like combo them out, hopefully, and that was pretty much like my favorite deck from the past was that one.
I think the first deck I ever built seriously was a Eureka deck with Force of Natures and Crow Giants and all kind of dirty big guys. That wasn't very good, but at that time, it kicked some ass.
The first deck I've ever built was the Mono Blue deck, like with infinite counter spells. No one wanted to play with me because like it was boring. But like the first real deck is probably this Zoo deck here, like 16 1-drops, Gaia's Might, Tribal Flames. Probably this one, yeah.
It was mono red. It had like small goblin, 1-mana goblins, and burn spells and everything. I still remember how we played with our friends. There's the Sonic Burst, which is 2 mana, discard a card, it deals 4 damage. We didn't know the rules, so like, I have no cards, so it deals 4. Yeah, but it was fun.
My first competitive deck, well, I thought was competitive, I built an all-shadow deck during Tempest Block. I thought it was great. It was 3 colors. I loaded them up with creature enchantments, and I didn't end up doing too good, but that's to be expected, I guess.
Probably never. I mean, when you look at the guys like Juza, Watanabe, Saito, they're really on another level, and I really only feel I'm just behind them, so I've never really gotten to that level. Sure, I'm level 6 and Pro Tour top 8 and everything, but a lot of people can claim that. A lot of people made a top 8 and then fell off the train and you never heard of them again. And I don't want that to happen to me.
I think last year, my results from the Pro Tour last year were 10th, 6th, 19th, and then I went 0-3, like last 3 rounds at Worlds to finish 50th. That was the worst result of last year. So I think at that point, I felt like, yeah, I can play. I can play these guys. I think I have what it takes to compete at the high level.
I guess that was during one of the first tournaments I played when I was about, 14 or 15. I was playing against older players, but I felt like I could beat all of them. And when I won the tournament, everyone was like, wow, he won the tournament. And before that, I was playing a poison counter deck. So everyone was whispering, wow, he won with a poison counter deck. And I was not playing that. I was playing an Jin Armageddon deck, like a really standard deck. and everyone was like, "Oh, he's so good. He was poison counters." And then after that, I started winning with not poison counter decks.
Well, earlier this year, the Pro Tour, once I finally made it, I kept telling myself all I wanted was a shot. And, first shot was a great one. And, I think I deserve to be here. I've put in the years, put in the time. And, I think I finally belong here.
Well, I went to Pro Tour Yokohama, which was my second Pro Tour. The first one I was actually a little prepared for. So I went to that tournament. I thought I was going to get crushed because I thought I wasn't any good, but I ended up finishing 35th, I believe, in that tournament. And I really realized that the people on the train weren't that much better than me and that I could do it.